In this video, we're off to explore Amsterdam, a place where canals outnumber roads, and bikes outnumber people. Amsterdam has over 165 canals, totaling more than 60 miles of waterways. The entire canal ring is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The canals were dug during the 17th century for water management and merchant shipping. Another thing that makes Amsterdam truly one of a kind. Bikes, lots of them. With around 850,000 two-wheelers zipping around, they actually outnumber the people. And they don't just ride them, they lose them too. Every year, about 12,000 bikes take an unexpected dive and have to be fished out of the canals. The Netherlands isn't just flat, it's pancake flat, and parts of it were literally snatched back from the sea. So those charming canal houses you see, they're not just picturesque, they're balancing acts, built on wooden piles driven deep into the soggy ground to keep them from sinking. If piles come into contact with air, they rot, so today, concrete is used in place of wood. I noticed some of the houses were leaning. Turns out, that's not always a mistake. They tilt forward, it's on purpose. But if they're leaning sideways, that's just a structural problem. If you're into Ted Lasso, you might remember that Amsterdam episode where Rebecca takes an unexpected dip in the river. Turns out, you can track down the exact spot right here. The street that leads directly from Amsterdam Central Station to Dam Square is Damrak. Damrak is a wide boulevard that was once a major waterway and docking area for ships. It is now a busy street with shops, restaurants, and cafes, and is often the first street visitors encounter when arriving in Amsterdam by train. Dam Square is Amsterdam's main stage, where royal history, political protests, and street performers all share the spotlight, and occasionally bump into each other. These vibrant houses lining Damrak are Amsterdam's icons, seen on countless postcards. Amsterdam's red light district's one of the world's most well-known neighborhoods. In here, this special occupation has become officially legal and regulated in 2000. Even if you're not into this, it's perfectly safe to walk around, especially in the early evening. When the night falls, it starts to operate, narrow alleys with red-lit windows. Feel free to take a look at those windows, but keep your camera tucked away. Snapping a photo could cost you big. Amsterdam has a laid-back, liberal vibe today, but don't forget, it was once the heart of a global empire, considered one of the most powerful nations of its time. The Royal Palace in Amsterdam is a great glimpse into that grand past. It's a reminder of the city's days as a world power. Videos aren't allowed here, so while the photos show you around, I'll fill you in on the history and the story behind this place. Originally built in the 1600s as Amsterdam's city hall during the Dutch Golden Age, it was later converted into a royal palace by Napoleon's brother, King Louis Bonaparte, in 1808. Today, it's still used by the Dutch royal family for official events, though it's mostly open to the public. The 17th century was the golden age of the Netherlands, marked by major achievements in the economy, culture, and science. The Netherlands became a maritime power and established a global trade network, especially through the Dutch East India Company and the West India Company. Amsterdam became a global center of finance and trade. After the Napoleonic Wars, the Congress of Vienna established the United Kingdom of the Netherlands, which included the present day of Netherlands and Belgium. In 1830, Belgium gained independence, and the Netherlands became the constitutional monarch as we know it today. Museumplein is Amsterdam's art-filled backyard, an open, grassy square surrounded by world-famous museums. Rijksmuseum is Amsterdam's crown jewel of art. The architecture is a dramatic blend of Gothic and Renaissance revival, looks magnificent. The most famous work here is Rembrandt's The Night Watch. Allow 2-3 hours here if you're into art. Van Gogh Museum is a must-visit in Amsterdam. This museum takes you on a journey through this troubled genius. The museum doesn't just show his art, it tells his story. From his early, muted works to the explosive colors of his final years. The Potato Eaters is his first major masterpiece, dark and earthy. While Van Gogh considered it his best work at the time, the painting received criticism for its dark colors and perceived anatomical inaccuracies. Vincent van Gogh's Sunflowers are a series of still-life paintings. Renowned for its vibrant colors, particularly the use of yellow, and its expressive brushwork. These self-portraits, painted in various styles and settings, offer a glimpse into his artistic evolution and provide insight into his emotional state. Many experts believe Van Gogh experienced bipolar disorder, characterized by extreme mood swings between mania and depression. Van Gogh ended his life at 37, and this exhibit, Letters to Theo, offers a glimpse into his mind. Almond Blossom was one of his last paintings. Van Gogh was deeply moved by the birth of his nephew, and he poured his affection into the painting. It was deeply personal to him. It was his nephew, also named Vincent, who donated these works and made the opening of this museum possible. Van Gogh created over 2,100 artworks in just 10 years, working obsessively. However, he sold only one painting in his lifetime. Fame came after his death. This shop street is close to Museumplein and is often ranked among the top 10 most expensive shopping streets in Europe. It's named after Pieter Cornelisz Hooftstraat, a 17th century Dutch poet and playwright, the Dutch Shakespeare. Don't miss the side streets for more chic cafes and boutiques. Heading to De Pitch, one of Amsterdam's trendiest neighborhoods. If Pieter Cornelisz Hooftstraat is all about luxury, Cuypstraat is pure local flavor, the largest and most popular street market in the Netherlands. The market started in 1905 and runs Monday to Saturday. The street is named after Albert Cuyp, a 17th century Dutch painter known for his landscapes. Stalls stretching over 1 kilometer selling everything from clothes and flowers to cheese and fresh stroopwafels. You can pop into Heineken Experience nearby. Wondering what to do at night? An evening boat tour is a great way to take in Amsterdam's canals all lit up. It's a whole different vibe after dark. They run every 30 minutes, and each tour lasts about an hour.
You are allowed to say but for the rest,
It's a scenic, relaxed cruise with knowledgeable captains.
I don't hear any
A single family would have lived there.
Venice stole that idea. Next to the Heineken sign, that is the smallest house of Amsterdam. That's het kleinste huis van Amsterdam. And there were two reasons for that. The first one is if you build your house like this, then it's easier to hoist up furniture and get it through your window into your house.
Along with the canals, the tour also takes you out to the harbor for a different view of the city.
People are working in this company, and the office is beautiful, beautiful.
Dieses offene Gewässer, das Osterndorf, hohe Beträge hingeblättert.
By the way, that's funny, eh? The pub is standing straight, and the other ones are leaning against each other like they're drunk.
Next, let's dive into the local flavors that make Amsterdam a foodie favorite. Stroopwafels are a classic Dutch treat, tooth-and waffles sandwich with sweet caramel syrup. This is Amsterdam's oldest bakery and arguably the city's preeminent stroopwafel destination. They don't just sell prepackaged stroopwafels, they make fresh ones right in front of you when you order.
We get these stroopwafels and we want to
I have to say, the fresh ones are so much more delicious than prepackaged ones. Another Dutch favorite. Those little fluffy pancakes known as poffertjes. This place is near Anne Frank House, serving over 75 different types of Dutch pancakes. Poffertjes, syrup, butter, berry and powdered sugar. Savory adventures, huge pancakes, thin and wide.
Was it though? I don't know. I don't know.
I think it was not.
That's your opinion. Yeah.
Fries have been part of Dutch street food since early 20th century and evolved with local tastes. Dutch fries are usually thick-cut and double-fried for that perfect crispy outside and fluffy inside texture. Way heartier than fast food fries. It's really all about the sauces. I went with Parmesan and truffle mayo, pretty decent combo. One of Amsterdam's specialties is raw herring, typically served with onions and pickles. The traditional way to eat it is by holding the fish by the tail and sliding it whole into your mouth. Let's just say the taste takes a little getting used to. Herring is more of a quick snack, so to really fill up, I headed to a nearby Israeli sandwich spot. Ribs on baguette, chicken on pita are both great. Looking for some dessert? You could try Dutch apple pie. It's different than American version, it's deeper and less sweet, with more apple fillings inside. I stayed at 2 hotels in Amsterdam and liked them both, one right in the city center and the other in the modern business district. Located in Amsterdam's upscale Zuidas business district, this stylish hotel offers contemporary comfort with easy transport links to city center. Rooms are clean, modern, tech-orientated, a bit compact. Zuidas, literally the South Axis, is Amsterdam's ultramodern business district. Dotted with skyscrapers, corporate HQs. It's a 10-minute metro ride to the city center. Located just off Dam Square in the historic Canal district, Babyleo Amsterdam is a historic yet stylish hotel. There's an arrival lounge you can hang out in if you're waiting for an early check-in. It has a rooftop with a deck pool with views over the royal palace. The hotels are housed in beautifully restored buildings, a former telephone exchange and an old bank. I stayed in a loft room. It's definitely unique, but not the most practical, since you're constantly going up and down. Platinum member gets free breakfast, and I chose the restaurant in the Duchess. It's a Michelin-starred restaurant known for its elegant ambience. You can enjoy a small buffet and also order some hot dishes from the menu. The food leaned more towards American style rather than local Dutch flavors. Amsterdam is a city full of character, truly one of a kind, and definitely worth a visit if you haven't been yet. Belgium's coming up next. Ready for some waffles, chocolate, and historic charm.